Hello, welcome back everybody. It's time for us to finish the rest of our journey. We will be picking back up right where we left off, which was on day 7. Fun fact for you all, this video is actually being uploaded on my birthday, so happy birthday to me. But I am leaving you all with a target goal of 100 likes for this video. Let's see if you can all hit it for me. Come on, let's try and make this video my #1 liked video on YouTube. But with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. As I said, right where we left off, right, we have level 50 thieving. We can now go and get our rogue's outfit from the rogue's den. So we're going to go and do that now quickly. Okay, so here we are at the rogue's den. We only need to do a few runs here, hopefully, and we should end up with the full set. So let's get that started. And here we go, end of the first run. That's our first crate. There we go. From this crate you can select which piece you want, so it's a lot nicer now than it used to be. I remember when this used to be a right pain in the arse to do. And there we go, that should be the last crate we need. Yeah, I believe that is everything now. I cannot stress how useful this is going to be for my account as well. Getting double the amount of everything I pickpocket is going to be extremely useful going forward, especially once we start hitting those vires. Well, now we have the complete rogue's outfit, we can move over to Varlamore and we are going to pickpocket the wealthy citizens there. And the reason we're going to do that is because it can be extremely AFK and it is actually really decent XP and GP, to be fair. Okay, so let's make our way to Varlamore, shall we? And I completely forgot, I have to do Twilight's Promise first, but this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, there we go, told you it wouldn't take too long. That is Twilight's Promise completed. We can now steal from the wealthy citizens, and we also can teleport here too. That's great. Alright, and this is why we're here. This pickpocketing method is basically unfailable if you do it in the correct way. And by that I mean, if you only pickpocket when they are distracted, you will never fail. But it is a little bit slow having to wait for them to always be distracted, so there is a slight little workaround. And the workaround is you need to find 3 worlds that work in tandem with each other. So when you finish pickpocketing on one world, you hop to the next and you can instantly go straight back into that pickpocketing, and you will maintain a much higher XP rate. Now, as you all know, I am not a huge fan of these training methods, but when they are so good and all it is a few little world hops, it's kind of worth it. I'll suffer through it for now, but the main reason I'm doing it is literally because it's much faster XP. So much faster. Well, I say suffer, that was actually pretty rapid. That weren't even that bad. I might even eventually come and do this on my main because that was pretty chill. Anyway, we have enough keys now to get me the rest of the way to 56, so I'm going to go and do the stealing from houses part of this little training method because it's a little bit more AFK than what I'm doing now. Once we get to 56, we can stop doing thieving and we can go and finally do Path of Gluffery. Okay, we've shown this guy the keys, now we should be able to go and steal from the wealthy citizens' houses. Oh, look at that, that's just so AFK. And there we go, that is 56 thieving. We can get the hell out of here. This next part, the voices might sound a little bit strange, and it's because I was on open mic on Discord, so you're hearing me and my friend converse about what I need to go and do. Well, I can now go and do the quest what I've set out to do. Shit, can I even make a myth grapple?
15 smithing.
Please tell me that there is another way of getting them. No. Book. I also need 59 fletching. That is something I did not take into consideration. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. I might have a way. I might have a way. Also classifies as undead. Hey. Yeah, buddy. Right. I'm on to something here.
You're about to go kill some certain skeletons.
Not exactly skeletons, but spirits. But yeah, there is skeletons there as well.
Hmm.
So that there, and you know me, I'm gonna be doing it in a PvP world. Okay, so after scouring the wiki, me and my friend have discovered that there is still a way that I can do this quest, but I need to go and kill some certain mobs that have a very, very small chance at giving me 2 mithril grapples. Wait, what? I should... okay, I've got to do the Otto's Grotto thing, haven't I? I've got to do the stupid training. That's right, Slayer music guides to the rescue. Thank you very much, buddy. I would not be able to do a lot of these quests without you. I do appreciate that, mate. And there we go. I think that is the last thing I need to do. I should now have access to the cave. And there we go, I did do it right. So now I can finally go and get these mithril grapples. We need to run past all of these dragons, and we are going to the southwest corner. And it is these skeletal brutes right here, and also the spirits. They can drop a mithril grapple, well, 2 of them, sorry. 1 in 52, I believe, something like that. But we are just going to hop over to a PvP world quickly, and we shall start slaughtering these things until we get what we need. Now, I'm not going to show you absolutely every single kill, but what I have done is I've thrown both of the kill logs on the screen for you all, so you can see how many kills I did of each, and how many it took me to get them. Also, if you like the little loot logger thing what I've done, just drop a comment down below and I'll try and do that more often when I'm doing things. Oh my god, we finally got him. We got him. 56 KC, everybody. That is absolutely beautiful. We can finally go and do the Path of Gluffery. We are one step closer to getting a better mage weapon. Quick thing as well, none of you actually know this yet, because I'm still editing right now, but the video is still 2 hours long. I'm not sure if it's going to end up being that by the end of it. I hope it's not. But if it is, I do apologise. There is just so much I need to show people. I want it to be somewhat replicatable by other players if they do wish to kind of follow the way I've gone. I doubt anybody would, but if they do, then everything I've done that is important is going to be here. But anyway, back to the video. We are on the last leg of the quest. We just need to run through and kill the 3 terror birds at the very end of this tunnel. So I will see you all very shortly. Alright, here we go. Final boss part. Got to kill these 3. And oh my god, they actually deal quite a bit of damage. Okay, I think I'll be alright here because I've basically got 2 of them safe spots, so I'll just take them down one at a time. As you can see, the bone crossbow is still quite weak against these mobs. It's great killing the zombies, but when you're actually going up against like quest mobs and whatnot, it's not that great. But as of right now, it is still the weapon that I have the most ammo for, and I don't want to go spanking through all of my myth bolts just yet, because I have a plan to use those. Okay, so there we go, that's Path of Gluffery completed, and we do get a bunch of XP lamps as well. These are set XP lamps, so you can't use them on other things, but still, free XP is free XP. Okay, so now we have that quest complete. We are free to go and obtain our next mage upgrade. Of course, we are going to be trying to get the Warped Scepter. Now, I'm only going to do a couple of kills because I don't want to waste too much time, and I still need to level up Slayer anyway, so if I can get these as a Slayer creature, even better. They do drop a decent amount of alkaballs as well, which should be pretty good for me going forward. I don't know how much GP these are an hour, let alone how much GP they are an hour for an Ironman. But hey, there we go, that is the Rune Kite Shield. That is our best free-to-play offhand, so when we do go back to free-to-play, there we go, we have that. Right, I decided to give up and we're going to go back to Slayer because end of the day, I can always get an actual Slayer task and go back and kill the warp creatures. I need to keep progressing the account, so we're going to do Slayer and hope that we do eventually get one of those tasks. That task took a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm probably going to hop off for the night and I will continue tomorrow. But we just got Dagonoffs, and that is great because I have a great plan to fly through those very quickly. Good morning everybody, it is day 8 and we have 7 days of membership remaining, so we are officially hitting the halfway mark. First things first, this morning I need to go and pick up a cannon because I've got a Dagonoff's task and I have a load of cannonballs to go through. So we are going to fly through a bunch of Slayer tasks using a cannon. It is a little bit risky because I'm basically spending 3/4 of a mil just for a cannon, but I think it's going to be worth it. Alright, here we go. We are at our first cannonable task. This should be a great chunk of XP. A nice 15,000 XP, and that literally took me like 20 minutes, if that. Oh, and we get blood veils. That is actually another task that I can cannon. Unfortunately, I don't have the multi spot unlocked yet, but if we are ranging them, it acts as multi anyway, so who cares? And look at that, another superior, absolutely beautiful. I doubt we're going to get spooned a heart or anything like that, but still, that's free XP. Never lucky. Oh, would you look at that, we get the warp creatures. Right, sweet. There's a huge potential that we can actually get a nice upgrade now. And of course, I am bringing the cannon with me because it's going to help me fly through this task a lot quicker. These mobs have like over 200 HP. If I don't bring it, it's going to take forever, and I know I'm going to burn through the rest of my cannonballs, but it is what it is. Oh, sweet, our first superior. Come on, please give me the stuff. Another rune kite? I'll take that though, that's very nice. And of course, never lucky. I'm also now thinking, I do kind of want to go and unlock a Slayer helm, but I need to do some farming, and farming is quite slow, so I need to do a workaround. I do have a plan for that workaround, but it does involve spending a lot of money, which, you know, when I'm progressing my account through basically GP by using bonds as progression, it's a little bit... Oh my god, I just got the stuff. Oh, finally. Finally. Right, we can leave. I'm gonna go and do some Wilderness Slayer after we finish this task. And we finished up with bang on 200 kills. That's 855k that would have made. Obviously, that's not 855k, but that's the closest value I can really give you all right now. Okay, so now we have the Warp Scepter. I don't have to worry too much about losing runes in the wilderness whenever I'm on my mage tasks. I'm going to fly through a few more tasks, and then I think I'm going to go and start working on some farming, because I can't get the Slayer Helm without actually doing some quests that involve farming, so I've got to do it whether I like it or not. That's a PK. There we go, another task done. Let's go see what we get next. Oh, bandits. Okay, I think I can just fly through these on the lower level ones. There we go, another task done. Let's go see what we get. Lava dragons. Okay, I don't really want to do them just yet because of what time it is at the moment, so I'm going to move over and do some construction / farming. Now, this method I'm about to show you is not for the faint of heart. It is very expensive, and there is a reason why it is expensive. It is because you can do this from level 1 farming, and it is going to get you about 20k XP an hour, maybe a little bit more than 20k XP an hour, depending on how efficient you are. Okay, so the method we are going to be using is the bagged plants. You can buy these from Falador Park, from the garden supplier. Basically, we are going to buy around 700 or so bagged plants, and we're going to fire through these as fast as possible. I've bought just over 300 now, just because I am running a little bit low on GP, so I'm going to go fire through these, then we're going to go make a little bit more GP by Alkin, and then we're probably going to come back and buy more. Okay, so before that, I do need to just grab a couple of watering cans. I need about 3 of them for the method in total. Okay, so we now have everything we need, so let's go and fire through some of these farming levels. First things first, we need to teleport to our house. We are going to swap over to building mode. Okay, so for this part here, you're probably going to want the menu swapper plugin. And we're going to swap our menus on the small plant space and the tree space, and we're going to set those so they are left clickable. And now we can just fire through everything by holding one space and clicking every time we need to construct or deconstruct something. And as you can see, I am flying through these early levels. 6 farming levels from 1 inventory, that's not bad at all, that's not bad. Okay, and here we go, this is it with the dead tree as well. You're going to be using the bagged dead trees. They are the exact same price as the small bagged plants. They are, I think, 1,000 coins per bagged plant. So as I said, it's expensive, you're literally throwing GP away doing this. But you do also get twice the amount of XP, you know, I'm not just doing this for farming, I'm also doing it for construction, but the main thing is the farming side of things. Anywho, I need to now alch some more because I need more money, because I need to get all the way up to 40 farming. Okay, I've just finished up with a bunch of alchs, we're up to 3 mil now, we should be good to go and get the rest of our farming levels. Then we can go and work on Garden of Tranquility, and we can start making steps towards unlocking the Slayer Helm. Before I can go and do Garden of Tranquility though, I need to go and do Creature of Frankenstein, because I need the Ring of Charos, whatever the hell the ring's called, I need it. Okay, so with Creature of Frankenstein out of the way, we can now go and do Garden of Tranquility. And I can comfortably tell absolutely every single one of you, without a shadow of a doubt, this quest is fucking shit. Excuse my foul language just then, but the coding on this terrible fucking farming quest is so bad, it's so bad. Why does everything need fucking cures 24/7? Why? Oh look, it needs more fucking cures! You are taking the piss now, right? You are taking the piss, game. Like, seriously. Oh my god. Oh, Finally, it's done. Right, now just one more to go. Oh, finally, luck is on my side. That took me longer than I would care to admit. This quest is terrible. Then look, right, you think that after having to wait after all of those, because, you know, you have to wait for things to grow in this game, which I totally understand, but why the hell they make you wait for the tree to grow at the end of the quest, I will never know. Why not please just make that fucking instantly grown? Like, we don't want to have to wait a day. Good morning everybody, it is day 9, we have 6 days remaining. Right, now the tree has grown as well, I can finally hand in the quest and we can work towards our next goals. Which I think the next thing we are going to be going for is... I think we need to go and do Jungle Potion. Yeah, Jungle Potion I think. And there we go, that is Jungle Potion complete. We can continue pressing forward. Oh, that's also 26 Herblore as well, would you look at that? Okay, so there are 2 quests I need left to do, which is Big Chompy Bird Hunting and Zoga Flesh Eaters. There we go, that's Big Chompy Bird Hunting out of the way, 1 more to go. It's a shame that this area isn't used more, because I feel like it could be some pretty cool content. They've got all like the coffins and whatnot, what you can open down here. Maybe they should be revitalised at some point in future. Even, you know, add in this big giant Zoga as a boss or something you kill. That should be pretty cool. And there we go. That is Zoga Flesh Eaters completed. Right, we just need to go and get 40 farming now, and we are good to go. And of course, I'm going to be doing the exact same method again, so I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to skip to the point that I have that finished. But just so you know, from I think it was 26 or 27 farming, I've spent another 900k or so. Just so you can see roughly how much I'm having to spend just for a few levels. Alright, there we go, that is the final level, that's level 40. We can finally go and do Rum Deal and Cabin Fever. Unfortunately, I still have not done Ghosts Ahoy, so I cannot use the Ectofile yet, so I'm having to walk to Canifis, which is a little bit of a long walk. And that's Rum Deal complete. We finally have the Holy Wrench. That's going to be extremely useful for any tasks where we are using a lot of prayer pots. One final quest to go, and we can go and work towards getting our Slayer Helm. There we go, all sorted. Right, it is time for us to go and slaughter cave horrors until we get the Black Mask. I am not going to leave until I get this thing. Last time on my main account it took me over 1,500 kills. I am hoping it does not take that much. Now I do know I could have just kept doing Slayer to try and get a task for this, but I really didn't want to have to do that. I'd much rather just fire this through, get it done out of the way so I don't have to come back here, because it is a long trek to get here. And same again for you all, I'm going to throw up the kills logged on the screen so you can see exactly what I got and how many it took me. There we go, finally we can leave. That is the Black Mask. Right, I think I just need to do a couple more Slayer tasks and we can get that crafted. Luckily I do already have 55 crafting, so let's go and do some Slayer tasks, get some more points and get this done. There we go, that's the Lava Dragons complete. One more task and we should be able to craft the Slayer Helm. I had a thought that whilst I'm near the Mage Bank, I'm going to quickly grab a load of nature runes, because it doesn't matter how much they cost me, buying them from the shop is still faster than going and grinding them out myself. And there we go, that's another 2.3k nature runes right there. That's going to last us quite some time. 2 more left to go and we should be able to get our Slayer Helm, and we get Earth Warriors. Right, let's go fly through that. One more task to go, let's see what we get. Black Knights, okay, Lava Maze I guess? There we go everybody, we can finally go and craft our Slayer Helm, but first we need to go and unlock it. And this is it, this is one of the biggest upgrades that you can get for Slayer for any account in the game really. The only thing that can make it better is obviously if I go and get it imbued, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. We are just happy that we finally have it made. That means we are going to be getting an extra, I think it's 10 to 15% damage on our Slayer tasks as long as we are using melee. But now everybody, it is time for a little bit of zombies again. We still have a very long way to go. We only have half the time remaining of our bond, so we need to pull our finger out and start grinding these zombies, because without it, we ain't going to be getting another bond. So for the rest of the night, I am going to be killing zombies, and then probably for the next 2 days, I am going to lock myself here until I am done. This current clip you're seeing is about 40 minutes worth condensed into about 3 minutes or so. Some of you probably won't want to watch it, but I know some people do enjoy the time lapses, so I'm going to leave it here for some people. If you don't enjoy this sort of thing, you can skip it. But this little 40-minute clip condensed into 3 minutes or so kind of goes to show how long you can go here without being disturbed, so it's not as bad as some people think. I've also been waffling in your ear for nearly 25 minutes straight, so I'm going to give my voice a break and give your ears a rest, but we're going to put on some music and I hope you enjoy. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Incoming, coming, coming, coming. Keep it incoming, coming, coming.
coming, keep it incoming. Gucci bucket hats and Louis Vuitton wallets. My hand been itching, I call it the Palm Pilot. Landed on some acres, I probably should start buying, but I keep spending money on jewelry and fine dining. God just blessed me with a rollie, I call it divine timing. Came up out the Honda, the Tessie is self-driving. Still in first class, I got goals to fly private. Sweden every winter, I'm racking up sky mileage. Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Incoming, coming, 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 keep it incoming. Coming, 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 keep it incoming.
Good morning everybody, it is day 10 and we have 5 days remaining. Today is the day that I am going to be locking myself to zombies for the entirety of the day. So if zombies isn't really a thing, you can probably skip this part. But, you know, if you want to see what happens to me and some of the interesting people I met whilst in the wilderness, then feel free to watch this part. And of course, just so you all know, I am periodically opening up keys probably every 20 or so, just so then I don't get too many and, you know, risk dying with like hundreds. Oh wait, I just got the scroll. Finally, sweet. Oh, that's actually awesome, because now I won't get teleported about when I'm in there. Oh god, there's more than one of them. Oh, I'm probably dead here. Now I'm also leaving the kill logger on the screen so you can see how many kills I have actually done throughout this entire time as well. Yeah, I can't out-eat this damage. I'm dead. Oh, well, GG lads, GG. Oh, I cannot fight against three of you. Oh god, another PKO. Oh, well, he ain't gonna kill me if he fucking freezes the wrong things like that. Mate, come on, dude. Yeah, he's bad. He's bad. I'm sorry, dude, but you're bad. And he gave up. Oh, of course he did. Oh, it's this dreadlocked guy and his friend again. And unfortunately, I just can't make it out against multiple people. Like, it's very rare that I can. Unfortunately, there's just too much damage. But, dreadlocked. You forgot to turn your private off, buddy, so I can actually track you when you're hopping through worlds now, which is a small bonus. And holy shit, we just got our first bit of Elder Chaos robes. That's actually huge. That's our first bit of actual proper like mage gear on the account. There we go, we'll just quickly bank that because I do not want to lose that. Okay, so we are just going to do a quick little price check and see how much everything is adding up to so far. And it looks like we are just over halfway to our goal, so we've got to keep grinding. Okay everybody, let's play a little game. Anybody who is still watching right now, drop your guesses down below as to how many zombies you think I'm going to have killed by the end of this episode. We'll see who's the closest. My own personal guess is I think we're probably going to end up on around 5,500. That seems like a pretty decent mark. Yeah, I'm going to say don't ever run north. Whenever I run north I always get caught like I did here, but I'm going to have to fight back against this guy. And to be fair, I'm actually doing bits to him. Come on, let's get an anti-PK, come on. Oh, my only problem right now is whenever he ranges me, I literally have nothing to fight back with. I need him to be close. Oh, he's trying to DD on me. Okay, I just need to hope that I can get a decent hit on him, to be fair. Wait, or better yet, he hasn't attacked me yet. Wait, I can log. What am I doing? There we go, log out, easy. Yeah, so I'm quite confident in the 1v1s. I can usually either fight back decently enough or escape, but as soon as it's more than that, I just get absolutely railed. Okay, there's another one. I should be alright though. Okay, he's got the freeze. Right, come on, just let me get close to him and then I can spec him. Wait, please say that's not a team. Yeah, they're a team. Oh god, and there's another one as well. Yeah, I don't make it out from this one, I don't think. There's literally nothing I can do right now. I can only eat and pray. Yeah, no, okay. GG boys, GG. I can't tank that many of you. I'm sorry, I just can't. On my way back, I've just run into this guy who needs a quick hand in the wilderness. He's got to cast a god spell on someone, so you know, I'll be helpful, I'll help someone. Why not? Yeah, and honestly everybody, the only people you need to worry about here are the people who turn up in teams, and in all honesty, they are kind of few and far between. They only seem to be on a few worlds. Some do seem to hop through every single world, but as we've seen, some of them don't actually turn their private off, so you can just add them and snoop on them. And GG once again, lads. I'm going to hop off for the night though, and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning everybody. Only 4 days remain and it is day 11. So we've only got maybe 4 or 5 mil left to grind out from the zombie pirates, so we're going to finish that off today, and I'm going to start working towards one of the actual main goals for this account, which is to eventually get a fire cape. So that will probably be the next goal after I've made enough money for the bond. Okay, so for the whole of today I'm basically going to be killing zombies again as well, but I'm gonna speed through a lot of it because I know it's probably getting a little bit boring for some of you, but I am still going to leave in some of the great escapes and people PKing me still. So for those who do want to still watch it, there is going to be that. As you can also see with the kills logged, we are absolutely flying through these zombies and they are printing us so much GP. Whoever says don't come here is lying to you, and they're lying to themselves. This spot is awesome. Look at all those cannonballs. That's just free range and Slayer XP right there. Just free. Oh, but I'm gonna die to PKs. Well, yeah, it's the wilderness. PKs are gonna come and kill you. It's risk versus reward. And you know what? I think it's kind of worth it. But just so you know, just because they come in a team doesn't mean they are always going to get you. What I actually have done is I've swapped back to range and I've bought melee switches with me, so I can actually fight back against 1v1s now. But against these guys, I can't. But if you saw what I just did there, I used the Dragon Scimitar spec to turn his prayer off. So theoretically, if you do have enough mages on them, you might be able to actually anti-PK with the Dragon Scimitar. But I was fortunate enough this time that these guys were not that good. They gave up. They gave up. What I have also done is I have flown through all of the herbs I have to try and get myself up to 38 herb lore, because I do need to be able to make prayer potions in the near future. Unfortunately though, I only have enough to get me to 33, but still, only 5 more levels to go. That's not too bad. And that's another death to add to the resume. And another one. And another one. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a melee weapon with me this time, so I've just got to range this guy and hope for the best. I tell you what though, I'm actually shredding him. Go on, bone crossbow. A little bit of advice for everybody as well. They're going to try and freeze you next to all of the chaos druids, so they can basically off prayer hit you with anything they can. Just whatever you do, don't drop your mage prayer because you're going to die to the elder chaos druids. Oh my god, he's got a Void Waker as well, okay. And you all know, it's a PK, I'm an Ironman, I gotta hit him with that disrespect. And I'm only joking dude if you do watch this, but I'm terrible at PKing myself, so yeah, we all start somewhere. But I survive here because, guess what? I can teleport out. I'm not gonna lie though, that was pretty close because I almost messed up. I didn't have the ring equipped. That could have definitely gone the other way if I didn't think on my feet then. Okay, we got a voider. Not often we see you boys out here. What are you gonna do? An absolute shitload of damage by the look of it. I do not want anything to do with that. I don't think I've got enough food to make it to the wilderness trench. I might be screwed here. Especially if this guy just keeps shredding through me like this. Come on, give me a second. 42! He just maxed me. Okay. Last Karam one, and I'm poisoned as well. I'm so screwed. I don't know what happened here, but obviously the counter showed up. I click on the count, I grab my XP lamp, and I think that other guy just shat himself or whatever because I've now got gap. Come on, I think the count just saved my ass there. Go on, run. I'm literally 1 HP and poisoned. Come on. Oh my god, I made it out. I made it. Oh. Okay, but now we have another issue. I am poisoned and I have no food. Alright, I'm going to quickly switch over to a free-to-play world because I know there's going to be nobody in the wilderness, and then I'll run to the trench, hop back to a member world, teleport to Ferox Enclave, and then I will run to Clan Wars Portal. Good morning everybody, it is day 12, which means we have 3 days remaining. I decided while I still had it unlocked, I may as well go try out the new Wilderness Agility course, and here's how that went for me after about half an hour. Yep, straight up waste of half an hour right there. This guy has tried killing me all morning and he still hasn't killed me once yet. And he even went and upgraded to claws and still can't kill me. So everybody, you know what it is time for. It is time to drop the disrespect. So everybody, it is your last chance to guess. Drop your comments down below. How many zombie kills do you think I'm going to end up on? I'm clearly well off because I've still got a long way to go. But if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and do that, and you can come along with me for the entire journey of this account. As you can see, the kills logged are going up, but the total value is fluctuating quite a bit, and that's because half of this stuff is only valuable on the Grand Exchange. But as you can all see, if I was a normal account, 5,000 or so kills, that's basically 2 bonds already. I'm also going to give my voice a rest for a minute here, so for a few minutes we're just going to have some music. Enjoy. We are getting to the end now. Anybody who managed to guess 7,000 kills, congratulations, because you are correct. Well done for guessing correctly. And there we go, 7,000 kills should be just about enough. I'm just going to go open up the rest of my keys though quickly. So in 7,000 zombie pirate kills, I have opened 265 pirates lockers. It is now time to gather everything out of the bank and start to high alch everything, and hopefully we have enough. Okay, so we're going to throw everything into the Grand Exchange price checker. It's not 100% accurate, but it's as close as we can get. So our 7,000 zombie kills logged and 265 chests opened. That means we lost 21 keys in total. That is actually not that bad. That's less than 10%. That's not bad. So there we are, everybody. 12 days in and we have enough saved up for another bond. We are currently sitting at 65 quests completed with 127 quest points, but we still have more time, so that's still yet to rise. And I tell you what everybody, pause the video right now and guess my playtime. How much do you think my playtime has gone up since we started? I think we started on around 24 days something hours, so how many days do you reckon we're on now? I will reveal the playtime in 3, 2, 1... 30 days and 5 hours playtime. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I've made 2 bonds in those 30 days, 5 hours. I think that's pretty good considering one of those bonds was in free to play. For the rest of my time, I decided to just round off and do a bunch more Slayer, because Slayer is probably going to be the key to the future of this account. Right, so now I've basically got the bond secured. I'm basically going to spend a little bit more time doing a few more quests. I'm going to try and unlock Proselyte and potentially start working a little bit towards Recipe for Disaster. Potentially. Elfin Safety in the UK would have a bloody field day seeing this. There we go, that is Sea Slug complete. Now we can go and do the Slug Menace, I believe. I'd never actually thought about this before until Jimmy's by release series, and when he mentions the fact that, like, we came here to do this God knows how many years ago, and we still have just, like, left this giant slug down here to absolutely reign dominance over RD. So, Jagex, when are you gonna continue on the quest line? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Come on, guys. Right, there we go. That's the Slug Menace complete, and we can now get ourselves the Proselyte armor, which is going to be our best prayer gear for Slayer, and probably any melee training that revolves around using prayer. And now I kind of need to go and level up my hunter for the next plan I have. I'm going to give you a little hint now. It involves Varlamore and Hunter. That is the only hint you are getting. And I tell you what, whilst I'm just standing there doing a bit of Hunter, I may as well do a load of High Alkin as well. I've got to do it eventually, so why not? Alright, and here we go, everybody. The last few High Alks, and then we're going to make our way to Varrock. So there we have it, everybody. That is the second bond obtained on the account. We are sitting at 92 combat, 1,274 total, just over 14 mil total XP, and we still have 2 days remaining. So how much further can I truly push? Good morning, everybody. It is day 13. We have 2 days remaining, and there's 2 things that I want done before the end of this bond, and I think I can probably tell you what they are now. So one of those things is Perilous Moons. Now, before that, I need to just grab a couple more things, because I want to go and unlock the birdhouses. I don't really do them that much on my main, so I'm going to have to do a quick Google on how to do them. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and do some birdhouses to get the rest of my hunter XP. The reason why I was at the ham hideout is because I needed a couple of gems, because I need to go and do the dig site quest quickly. And there we go, that is the dig site quest completed. Okay, I don't know what's wrong here. I can't start the quest because of kudos, and I'm sure that I've done enough for it now, so I'm a little confused. And now I remember I have to do a bunch of these archaeology find cleanings, and I think if I do this I can actually get the dig site pendant unlock as well, so if I get that, that'll be a huge help. And there we go, that is the necklace. I've found that, so I should now be able to unlock the teleport. I found as much as I could and it still wasn't working, so I did a little wiki, and turns out up here, if you speak to this guy, he's going to give you a bunch of XP lamps. And then I should have enough kudos. Okay, so I'm just holding space through all of this useless dialogue. I'm joking, Jagex, I love it. Right, now, both of these lamps, that is going to be going straight on Herblore, and that is going to get me closer to 38, which will unlock me prayer potions. And there we go, we can finally start Bon Voyage. Right, let's get that done. Okay, I'm on the last few parts of the quest now, just need to teleport back to the dig site area. Luckily, I already have the necklace unlocked, so I'm just going to enchant a few necklaces and we'll head there. And of course, it sent me to Varrock, but I completely forgot. Now that I've done the kudos, I can collect my Varrock Easy Diary. And of course, that gets dumped straight on Herblore. Okay, and that is a Bon Voyage complete. Now, I have all the stuff with me so I can make the bank quickly. And I'm also going to quickly run around the island and grab all of the teleport mushrooms. And whilst I'm at the house on a hill, I am going to use my necklace on here, and this will allow me to teleport straight here. So I can teleport here, then use the mushrooms to teleport around the rest of the island. But now I need to head to my house and do a couple of upgrades because I need a workshop. So I'm going to go make one of them quickly because we need to make some clockworks. I do also intend to mimic my mains house on this because I like the layout, so I will eventually have a full house here, just I'm not working on it right now. Oh, and of course I don't have any molten glass, so I'm going to have to go get some quickly. Charter ships to the rescue. Okay, so I've built up a few things now. I suppose the most notable are the tool spots, so if I do need to drop my tools, I can do that when I go back into free-to-play. Right, that is all of the clockworks we are going to need. We only need 4 of them because there is only 4 birdhouse slots, so we're going to go and do some birdhouse runs. Okay, so whilst I'm waiting for the birdhouses to gather what they need to gather for me, I am just going to blast through some fletching and then gonna go and do 2 of the Fremenic quests, probably Trials and Isles. There we go, that's the 25 fletching requirement. We can now do both the quests, so let's go fly through those. Oh, I feel so bad. I only have 1 shark with me. I can't drop it to this guy. I'm sorry dude, but I can't give you my shark. So, you all remember when I made loads and loads of Rings of Recoil? Yeah, I still didn't bring enough to kill this guy. Either way, that is 1 quest out of the 2 completed. Let's go and get Isles done. And there we go, that is Fremenic Isles completed, and we now have access to the Helm of Natisnot, which is arguably one of the best helmets in the game. Just going to fire through a load more Herblore quickly and see if we can finally hit 38. Unfortunately we didn't get to 38, but we are just over halfway through 37, so just a little bit more and we will have prayer potions unlocked. I just need to test my theory quickly. Do these work in here? Oh, they do, they do, they do!
Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. I could flip a dollar to $1 million. I don't like to brag, but I'm really on 3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. 3, 2, 1. I don't like to brag, but I'm really on. It's a new day, days been new. Been a decade since I made it out of rent too. We some owners, baby, we don't got no rent due. Might trick, but my wife, like to trick too. Merry Christmas, hey, Saint Nick. What we want, get, we on wait list. How we got here doesn't make sense. Have patience, that'll make sense. 3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. I could flip a dollar to $1 million. I don't like to brag, but I'm really on 3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. 3, 2, 1. I don't like to brag, but I'm really on. Picking up the slack, joining this prime way I'm getting to the rack. I do what I want, when I want, where I want, no cap. Put in all work, now I'm getting to the back. 25-8, I got money on my mind. Live life great, but I'm always on the grind. Navy blue tank, I don't wear it for the time. Real hustler, baby, throw my rollie in the sky.
Get ready for blast off. Ball pointing cushy, so you know it's berserk. Trevor on the mix, so you know we gon' work. I might leave in one, find the beach and go surf. I'ma ride the wave till I'm out of this earth. 3, 2, 1. Anyway,
Oh, fucked it.
I could flip it down to a million.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. 3, 2.
Fuck.
I don't like to brag, but I'm really young.
Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Did you really think I was going to give up there?
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.
Right, I just need to tag the healers and I should be fine. But they are in some horrible spots. No, wait, why did I do that? No! Oh, another, like, 2 hours down the drain. Lovely. And on top of that disappointment, I completely forgot to put seeds in all of my birdhouses, so none of them have been gathering me anything. Oh, could this get any worse? Right, there you go, there's your bloody seeds, you happy? Right, now give me some bloody XP. I thought while I was waiting for the birdhouses to collect me some nests, I've come and just caught some birds in the meantime and done a little bit of wood cutting. I've got to get to 75 wood cutting eventually anyway, but I cannot be bothered to keep doing this, so I'm going to go try one more thing. It's nothing to do with this, but it's something I'm going to need in the future. And literally all I'm doing is buying a bunch of molten glass supplies, so when I do eventually have membership again, I can start working towards, I think it's 85 crafting I'm going to need for an Amulet of Glory. And there we go, that's 19 hunter. We are getting there slowly. I thought I'd do a quick little nightmare zone run just to roughly see how many points I'm going to get. I still don't think it's worth me really doing right now, but I've been in here a little while, so hopefully I should be able to go and gather my bird's nests again. There we go, that is 20 hunter. I believe that is Perilous Moon's skill requirements finally complete. Right, let's fly through this quest then, shall we? We've got 3 bosses to kill. I don't think they're going to be that hard. They're not that hard, are they? Right, so I'm going to start with the Blue Moon. Hopefully we can get this down at first try. Wish me luck, everybody. Okay, so we are going in for attempt number 2. I just wasn't dealing enough damage and I was taking way too much damage that run. Oh, come on, he's so close to dying. Seriously? Look at that, mate. Pro dodger, me. I had to open my big mouth, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm actually going to die here if I'm not careful, Jesus. Oh my god, as if that's just happened. I just got clapped out, what? Nah, I'm not having that, I'm not having that. Right, we're going again. This time I've swapped out to the Baronite Mace. Yes, absolute Chad weapon. Baronite Mace for the win. But right, we are also using the rune armor and helm with Nature's Knot because it's going to give us much more defensive protection. And as you can see, I am still getting absolutely violated by this guy. I have also decided I'm not going to bother lighting the braziers because it is too risky running through all of those cyclones. Oh my god, we're so close. 12 HP. Come on, we can do this. There we go, the Baronite Mace that could. Right, that is 1 out of 3 bosses down. 2 more to go. Come on, we can do this. Right, now it is time to do the Balance Moon. I do find this one a little bit easier than the other 2, so this one should be easy. Oh, and that is actually a perfect start. Right, we can unleash a load of damage here, but we are going to take quite a bit of damage in return too. See what I mean though? I am still getting absolutely shredded by these bosses. Maybe I do need better gear first. Luckily though, I am quite confident at walking around with this orb, so I shouldn't take much damage doing this. Right now, things are looking okay-ish. We're about halfway through our food and he's half HP, so we still stand a decent chance. Come on, just die! Just die! Yes! 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 Right, that is another one complete. 1 more to go and then we can hand the quest in and we will have the Perilous Moons fully unlocked. Right, let's go kill the Blood Moon. This boss is possibly the hardest one out of all 3 of them, simply because of how much health this thing constantly regenerates. I'm not going to look forward to this. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, okay. See, this one just does stupid damage. Right, I'm off for the night. I'll continue tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is the final day of our bond. It is day 14. 1 day remaining. We already have the money for our bond, so we can relax. But there are 2 things I still need to do. I want to finish Perilous Moons and I also want to get a fire cape, and I'm not stopping until I get that done today. Okay, so I've gone and bought myself a dragon dagger. I've also put poison on it, so hopefully now, I don't think the bosses can be poisoned, but hopefully now with the fact that I have a decent spec weapon, I should have enough damage to finally kill this boss, so let's get it done. And as you can see, we are already looking so much better off. Over half HP done and we still have loads of food left. Right, we are on for a good chance here. We are still being absolutely fisted by this Blood Moon god though. Let's fucking go. Right, we've done it. There we go. Finally. That is 1 thing marked off the things to do today. Right, let's go hand this quest in. There we go, Perilous Moons completed. That is a nice chunk of XP right there as well. We take that, but we still have a chest to open. So, spoon anyone? Of course not. Why would I get lucky? Why would I get lucky? Okay, so I need a few more herbs just to get to 38 herb lore, and then that will be prayer pots unlocked. But I'm also killing these so I can get some more mithril bolts, because I'm going to go and do fire cape again, but I'm going to try and utilise the rune crossbow I have. And I've just had a thought, right? I have the smithing level, why don't I just go and make some myth bolts? I have the ores, why don't I just go and make some? That should be the last of the ores. Now I'm going to go smith all the bars into bolts and we'll make some bolts and go and do fire cape. It is at this moment here where I finally realise I can't make these bolts. This has been a huge waste of time. I can't make these bolts. I literally don't have the fletching level to be able to craft them. Oh, I've just wasted so much more time. You know what? Screw the myth bolts. I think I've got enough anyway. Let's just do this. Oh my god, as if I just did that. Oh, I just got punched by a major. What an idiot. Oh, okay. We go again. Right, we have made it back to Jad. This is it, everybody. I am running out of time to get this done, so if I don't get this done now, it's going to have to wait till the next time I bond up. Okay, the healers are out. Right, just breathe for a second. Right, I'll tag the majors, pull them back around here, and then, yeah, we'll go. Okay, that's all of the majors tagged. Just got to wait for them to walk around here. I'll stack them all up in a line, and then only one of them should be hitting me. Alright, come on, this is it, come on. Let's fucking go! Right, yes, cool, yes, right, I can finally fucking leave this place. Oh, I've been here for so many hours. Right, finally, let's get the fuck out of here. With the last few hours now slowly ticking down, there is not a lot that I can really progress with, so I'm just going to do a few more birdhouse runs and go around buying a couple of things from shops that I think I'm going to need in future. I'm also dumping a load of stuff out of my bank because, you know, when you're a free-to-play player, you only have limited bank space, so I'm not really going to be able to do anything when I go back into free-to-play if I don't do this. Another thing what I decided to do is I went to the Warriors Guild and stocked up on a little bit of food. This is kind of helpful for free-to-play players because you can buy stews here, and of course they can use stews on free-to-play, and also the pizzas. The pizzas are great because you can turn them into anchovy pizzas, and I think that's one of the best foods you can have on free-to-play. Another little notable mention is the shop just next to this. You can actually buy potions from there, so I think it's attack, strength and defense you can buy from there, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't use it and I don't have a clip of it, but I thought I would mention it for people anyway. Another helpful little thing I thought I would mention for anybody who is returning back to free-to-play, balls of wool are absolutely terrible to get on free-to-play, and there's a shop on the Natives Not Island that you can buy balls of wool from, and they have 100 in the stock, so go nuts. Another little thing, I decided to pre-stock up on some snape grass because I know I am going to have the herb lore level and I will be able to make potions very shortly. And the last hour or two of the account I did a little bit of Slayer and then finished up at the Arceus altar because I decided to use up all of my ensouled heads because obviously prayer is extremely useful in free to play and I may as well use them now. I just want to say an absolutely huge thank you to everybody who has been enjoying the series so far. I want to know what you all thought of this episode. It's obviously the longest one I have made to date, being just over an hour now, so I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you do want to see some more, and if you do want to see more, why don't you drop a like on this video, maybe give it a share to some of your friends, maybe they're struggling with bonds, maybe you've been struggling, anybody who you know that has been struggling to make money in pay to play or free to play, link them my videos, maybe some of them can help them. Right, I love you all and I will see you next time. And as always, everyone, don't forget to touch some grass.